Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We welcome you once again on the sets of ANN News channel. This is J&K Qualifiers League, and live we are from the venue. That is Ghani Memorial Cricket Stadium, Rajouri Kadal, Srinagar. I'm your host, Baba Nisar, official English commentator of J&K Qualifiers League. And let's get started for the match number 23. This is a Pool B match. An important match for both the teams to try and finish at the top of the Pool B. MLA Gymkhana Badgam, captained by Mr. Tajammul Baba. And we have got Friends 11 Pulwama, captained by Mr. Shiraz Ahmadwani. We have got two match officials over here. And apart from that, we have got Mudassir Yaqub, executive editor. And we have got two another official associates, if we talk about ANN News channel. That's Mr. Adil and Mr. Gulzar Saab. Always do splendid job when are we live for this very event. For the flip of the coin. Mudassir Yaqub has got the coin in his hands. It's going to be Tajammul Baba's call. Hat is the call. It's tail. Shiraz, मुबारक आपको, टॉस आपने जीता, तीसरा मैच आपका है. पहले ही आप मेरे ख्याल से पूल में जो हो आप दूसरे राउंड के लिए सिलेक्टेड हो, क्या करेंगे आप?
हम पहले बैटिंग करेंगे.
कौन सा स्कोर आप यहाँ पे सेट करना चाहोगे?
ये आगे जो टीम खेल रही है वो बहुत अच्छी टीम है. हमने इनके साथ बहुत क्रिकेट खेल लिया. इनके पास अच्छे बैट्समैन हैं. हम पहला मैच खेल के आए हैं. हमारा इससे पहले एक मैच था. लड़के थोड़े थके हुए, थोड़ा रेस्ट भी मिलेगा, इसलिए हम बैटिंग में करेंगे.
कोई चेंज
नहीं, हमारे पास कोई चेंज नहीं है. आई थिंक एक चेंज होगी. सैल खान आया है फैजान की जगह.
फिर भी अगर स्कोर की बात करेंगे तो कौन सा स्कोर चाहिए वहाँ पे सेट होना चाहिए?
170 180 तक जाएंगे.
चलिए, कांग्रेचुलेशंस फॉर विनिंग द टॉस. तजम्मुल, टफ लक लूजिंग द टॉस, लेकिन एक अहम मैच एंड मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप चाहेंगे कि टेबल पे जो है, आप पूल पे जो है टॉप करना चाहोगे.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. पहले हमने यहाँ पे 2 मैच खेले, हमने दोनों को चेज किया. आज भी हमारा टारगेट यही था कि हम चेज करें, क्योंकि इस पूल में हम हाईएस्ट रहे.
तो यहाँ पर फिर से आपको चेज करना है, तो आई बिलीव कि कोई मसला आपकी
नहीं, कोई मसला.
कोई चेंजेस आपकी टीम में
नहीं, आज कोई चेंज नहीं.
वही टीम खेल रही है, तो चाहेंगे कि आप टेबल पे ये जो पूल आपका है उस पर टॉप करेंगे?
इंशाल्लाह टॉप करेंगे.
चलिए, so I have got a news over here. The match was to be started around 2:30, 2:40, but the two teams actually reported a bit late to the ground. So definitely we may get some deduction of overs out here. So that is all up to the umpires. Maybe if they want to be on live, they maybe just go for the deduction of the over.
मैच रिपोर्टिंग टाइम था, उसमें 2:30 बजे हमें मैच स्टार्ट करना था, तो उसके बुनियाद पे 3:30 बज गए. ठीक है, अभी भी और 5-10 मिनट लगेंगे.
From the center is that has won the toss and he has decided to bat first in his all-important match number 23. We'll be shortly back with the live action. Till then, you just enjoy your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
के शाही जलवे दिखाओ तू जीते या फिर हारे हमको तुमसे है प्यार अभी और बहुत मैदान है तू खेल खेल मैं खेल दिखा खेल दिखा मैदान में तू खेल दिखा मैदान में तू खेल दिखा क्रिकेट गिनने ड्राई लो दोस्त दोस्त सरी आई लो क्रिकेट गिनने ड्राई लो दोस्त दोस्त सरी आई लो जोश सान सरी आ मची रंग रंग वर्दी लगती क्रिकेट मैच जमाई लो दोस्त दोस्त सरी आई लो क्रिकेट मैच जमाई लो दोस्त दोस्त सरी आई लो बॉल वर्स चिल्ली सिटी बॉल अपोर बैट्समैन ने रन करे चोर क्या बैट्समैन ने रन करे चोर क्या बैट्समैन ने रन करे चोर बॉलर लोग कताई लो दोस्त दोस्त सरी आई लो बॉलर लोग कताई लो दोस्त दोस्त सरी आई लो क्रिकेट गिनने ट्राई लो क्रिकेट गिनने ट्राई लो
Allahi wa barakatuh. First ball, it goes down to the extra cover region for 4 runs. And we welcome you once again for the second match of the day. This is the match number 23, a Pool B match between MLA Gymkhana Budgam and Friends 11 Pulwama. And talking about the toss, Captain Shirazwani won the toss and he decided to bat first. Both the teams have got 2 wins each. And they will love to get one more victory to be on the top of the pool. Next ball just played all along the track, straight to the bowler for no runs. 2 openers out here in the middle. Mr. Javed is off the mark on the very first ball with a boundary, and Mehran Pandit, left and right hand combination for this ball has been given a heave. Straight to the long on. And they go through for a single. 5 for none. And I am your English commentator, Baba Nisar, live on ANN News channel. This is J&K Qualifiers League. And I'm being joined by my fellow, Mr. Saklan. Saklan, welcome to the box once again.
शुक्रिया आपका और मेहरान और लेफ्ट हैंड राइट हैंड कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ गए हैं फ्रेंड्स 11 पुलवामा की अगर बात करें यहाँ से तो शुरुआत अच्छी होनी चाहिए और सलामी जोड़ी की बात करें मेहरान और जावेद ने एक चौका जड़ा और इस बार ऑन साइड के तरफ खेला मोड़ दिया गेंद को और एक रन मुकम्मल किया
Left and right hand combination out here in the middle. And Mehran lefty in a very comprehensive style gets off the mark on the very first ball. Wicketkeeper pretty close, it slips in place. By caught, second slip as well. A backward point, a cover and a mid-off. On the onside, we have got a square leg in the form of Akhtar Malik. A long on and a deep mid-wicket. Some overs have been deducted from both the sides. Friends 11 Pulwama will have to play only 17 overs. That is in the gaps. Through the point and cover, no chance. Couple of bounces over the fence. It goes for 4 runs.
शानदार शॉट बड़ी गैप थी वहां पे पॉइंट और कवर के बीच में से शॉट खेला कमाल का शॉट और बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए जावेद ने आते ही और मंशा जाहिर किए वो शॉट्स लग रहे हैं इनके बल्ले से और मिडिल पे गेंद को ले रहे हैं
Well, this is simply some batting practice over there for Javed Malik. And see them who has been punished for boundaries plus 2 singles as well. And a good start. The first over done, it's 10 for none. Let's see who's going to start the over number 2. It's Rauf Mir. And MLA Gymkhana, hot favourites of the J&K Qualifiers League. Of course, some famous names playing for the team. Next ball, a bit short, trying to work it away on the square leg region. Not getting it there, and wicketkeeper doing the job, not for the runs. 10 for none. MLA Gymkhana will have to play 18 overs. Just goes deep in the crease. Lets the ball come closer. And they go through for a single misfield, and they go through for another run as well. And I believe, both the teams knowing that we are, through the next stage. That's a knockout stage. They're through on to the quarterfinals. And still, they would love to get some runs under the belt, and maybe the bowlers also getting some confidence as well.
कोशिश करेंगे अगर विकेट्स ले यहाँ से, और वैसे बल्लेबाजों की बात करें और लीजिए बॉडी से दूर खेलने की कोशिश, मेहरान को जाना पड़ेगा। और बॉडी से दूर जब भी आपके निरंतर में नहीं होते, वही कमाल का कैच वहां पे पकड़ा और जाना पड़ेगा प्रवीण की ओर।
And a great catch in the slips, I believe, from Tajamal Baba. It was a wonderful line, short of length. And eventually it just goes taking the outside edge. No problems for the Jamal Baba. And Friends 11 Pulwama losing the first blood. Mehran Pandit departs for 3 or 4. It's 12 for 1. That was a fantastic catch, even though the wicketkeeper also dived towards his left. But Tajamal Baba was surely in the slips. He was waiting for the catch. And smiles on the faces of MLA Gymkhana troops. A good start if we talk about the likes of MLA Gymkhana. Only second over in progress. And we find Mehran Pandit departing for just 3. 12 for 1. And Yunus now, the right-handed batsman, makes out to the middle. And it's all the time for the partnership over here. Let's see how these two operate will now. Yunus, a very, very tall cricketer. That was the wicket. That was a beauty of a ball, just shaping away from Mehran. The ball just kissing the outside edge. And Tajamal Baba, just great catch in the slips.
शानदार गेंद थी। उसी चैनल पे गेंदबाजी करनी चाहिए, जब नई गेंद हो तो उसका लाभ उठाना चाहिए। वो सीम पोजीशन काफी शानदार और कैच उससे भी काफी शानदार कहूंगा मैं तजमुल बाबा का। आसान नहीं होता है ऐसे कैच पकड़ना और ऐसी गेंदबाजी करनी चाहिए। अगर आपके पास पेस नहीं है, लेकिन वो जो सीम पोजीशन है वो काफी शानदार, और पड़ने के बाद थोड़ा सा कांटा बदला था गेंद ने, और कमाल का कैच तजमुल बाबा ने पकड़ा है।
Well, Tajamal Baba these days looks completely out of the touch. He is not scoring runs. But that will add to his confidence. It will add to his boost a bit. Just taking that very catch that was coming to him. Rather, we find the wicketkeeper just taking his pads off. And Tajamal Baba now gets himself done with the pads. He's going to do the job of a wicketkeeper. Here goes Rauf Mir. He's caught the wicket in his very first over. A good start if we took from the point of the view of MLA Gymkhana view. In goes Rauf. That's one. That is in the gaps. First ball, and that goes over extra cover region for 4 runs.
शानदार शॉट, हेड पोजीशन काफी शानदार, और गोली की मानन बॉडी लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए। ये शॉट काफी कमाल का था यूनुस की अगर हम बात करें।
Well, just reaching to the pitch of the ball. That was pitched over. And up and over it goes for 4. 16 for 1. Once again in goes Mir. This time the ball keeps a bit low. Drives it handsomely. A very decent drive straight to the covers for no runs. 6 runs and a wicket in this very over. Last ball remaining. In he goes. Short. And he was trying to pull it, not getting it there. That's end of over. 2 done. Friends 11 Pulwama winning the toss, batting first. They are 16 for 1.
करंट रन रेट की बात करें 8 के आसपास, और इसको बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। आपको फायदा उठाना चाहिए। पावर प्ले के जो 6 ओवर्स हैं उसमें आपको फायदा उठाना चाहिए।
Well, absolutely, keeping in mind the power play, especially if you have got only 2 fielders outside the circle. So I believe the plan should be try and just exploit the circle. And definitely these two are some good hitters off the ball. And they will have to use their all caliber and potential. Just try and hit maximum runs if we talk about the power play. So Saeed M is going to continue. He conceded 10 runs in his very first over. He gets ready to bowl to Javed Malik, who is batting on 9-5. He has hit 2 boundaries. Tajamal Baba, the captain, now doing the job as a wicket keeper as well. He stands pretty close, he slips in place. No third man, a gully, backward point, cover point. A cover and a mid-off. On the onside, a short fine leg, a mid-wicket and a long on. This is going to be a good contest. Next ball, I believe that was down the leg stump. He was trying to give it a delicate touch. The ball hitting the pads, negotiates there, and Tajamal Baba just now sending the ball back to the bowler. Second match of the day, 23rd match of the tournament. We are just getting close to the league matches. Just a match left that's going to be played tomorrow between MAC Kashmir and SSM Cricket Club. And from Friday, we are having the knockout stage of quarter-finals. Next ball, straight to the long on, only for a single. It's Glenn. And the knockout stage coming closer just from day after tomorrow. Only a game left tomorrow. And from Friday, we are getting two quarter-finals, Saturday 2. Sunday will be the first semi-final. Monday will be the second. Tuesday will be a break. And Wednesday, we're having the grand finals of the J&K Qualifiers League. So, slowly and steadily, we are reaching to the conclusion.
जी बिल्कुल हम इस बार बैकवर्ड पॉइंट के ऊपर से बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए शानदार शॉट. इस बार जावेद के बल्ले से आता हुआ कमाल का शॉट और समय मिला था बल्लेबाज को ये शॉट खेलने में. बैकवर्ड पॉइंट के ऊपर से बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए.
Well, he can't provide the width. That was offer, and he just grabs it with a welcome. Outside the off stump, that was short of length. All you need to do just provide some better direction to the ball. Next ball down the leg stump to the right of Akhtar Malik. He's not going to stop the ball. Eventually the ball just reaches to the fence for 4 runs. Back-to-back boundaries from Javed Malik. And score with this boundary now shift us to 26 for none. 26 for 1, beg your pardon. Some runs under the belt, I believe. Prince 11 Pulwama will definitely love to have some more boundaries, especially from the man Javed Malik.
कोशिश करेंगे कि यहाँ से ज़्यादा रन्स बटोर पाए इन 6 ओवर्स में और कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्टर का काम करेंगे. दोनों बल्लेबाजों की बात करें अगर हम जावेद और यूनुस, कोशिश होनी चाहिए समय बिताया जाए विकेट पे, फिर आगे आने वाले मैचमैन के लिए अच्छा रहेगा अगर यहाँ से एक अच्छी पारी खेलेंगे दोनों बल्लेबाज.
So we are done with over number 3 with the run rate of over 8. It's 26 for 1. Slips continuing. It's going to be Rove Mir. It's going to wicket as well. Next ball. Just rights on to the bounce. The ball hitting the pads, I believe. There was some bat involved as well. Singly cruising. It's 27 for 1. And talking about these two teams, MLA Gymkhana has got 2 victories. Looking for Friends 11 Pulwama, they also have got 2 victories. And that is why they find themselves very much safe if we talk about the knockout stage. So this match is kind of a practice for them before they enter the knockout stage.
बिल्कुल यहाँ से अगर हार भी जाएंगे तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला है. यहाँ टॉप के लिए लड़ाई हो रही है यहाँ पे, लेकिन कोशिश होनी चाहिए जितना यहाँ से सीखने को मिले इस मैच से, जितना कॉन्फिडेंस आप बूस्ट करेंगे यहाँ से, जितना आप कॉन्फिडेंस यहाँ से लेंगे वो अच्छा रहेगा. जावेद मलिक की बात करें, काफ़ी अच्छा शॉट्स मार रहे हैं. ये छोटी गेंद मिली है, पुल किया है मिड विकेट की तरफ, पीछे खिलाड़ी रहे, क्या रोक पाएंगे? जी नहीं, बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए 2 गेंदों में 2 चौके आते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं फ्रेंड्स पुलवामा की.
Well, Javed is looking in a hot touch, I tell you. Just first ball, he just he just drove through the extra cover for 4. Next ball, fractional shot. All he could do, just go on the back foot and just pulls it. Couple of bounces down to the mid wicket for 4. So that's earning him more confidence, and he's getting into the boost. It was a slower delivery, just trying to guide it, and could not bisect those 2 fielders. It turns out to be a dot ball. 35 for 1. A good run rate, even though losing the wicket of their very much talented left-handed batsman Mera Lefty, who has departed for just 3. I believe could come back. Next ball short of length. He just checked his shot, or else he was going for a hook. Eventually it just went straight to the Jamal Baba, not for the runs.
अभी पेस नहीं दे रहे गेंदबाजी की. अभी तक अगर हम बात करें 3.5 ओवर की गेंदबाजी, ज्यादा पेस नहीं दे रहे. पेस है इन बॉलर्स के पास, लेकिन मुझे लगता है पिच को अच्छा रीड किया. ये आप देख सकते हैं, ज्यादा पेस नहीं दे रहे गेंदबाज. और 4 ओवर, और डायरेक्ट हिट अगर होता तो काम तमाम हो सकता था वहां पे. तो 4 ओवर इख्तिताम पजीर हो चुके हैं. 35 1 विकेट के नुकसान पे फ्रेंड्स पुलवामा टॉस जीतकर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए.
And going with 10 runs per over, Siklan in a side has bowled 2 overs. He has gone with the economy of 10. Oh, luck favoring the Brave. He was going for the drive, ball taking the inside edge. And that has gone very close to the stumps, down to the fine leg, rather long leg region for 4. That was very, very lucky for Yunus. It's called a Chinese cut, French cut, Surrey cut, and a Stratfordshire cut. 4 names given to this kind of a shot. When you go for the drive, inside edge and very past the stumps, the ball goes for 4. In goes Said. Next ball, make sure he just hits it in the V. And it has gone over the mid-on, 1 bounce from back-to-back boundary. That was a very comprehensive shot from Yunus. Just making sure it's a no ball as well. That is a no ball, and you are getting the freedom, you are getting the license of the freed as well, and Yunus will take it.
बिल्कुल, और पिच तक पहुंचे थे। यूनुस की बात करें, पिच तक पहुंचे थे और स्ट्रेट शॉट खेला है। सेफेस्ट शॉट होता है क्रिकेट का, स्ट्रेट शॉट जो खेला। इस बार छोटी गेंद, हवाई फायर, क्या छक्का मिलेगा? जी नहीं, एक टप्पे के साथ बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए।
Well, full advantage of the freed. It just went deep in the crease and pulled it and folded for 4. That is massive batting. 13 off the first 2. Still counting for Friends 11 Pulwama. That has gone on a 48 for 1. Just 2 runs short of the half century on the board for Friends 11 Pulwama. That's a good start, and they will be finding themselves in a very, very great position.
स्टार्ट अच्छा मिला है और अब इसको बड़ा करना पड़ेगा यहाँ से। एक और गेंद, इस बार चिप शॉट, पीछे प्रोडक्शन मौजूद है। काउ कॉर्नर की जानिब 1 रन मुकम्मल किया दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने। 49, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पे 4.3 ओवर की गेंदबाजी अभी तक हुई है फ्रेंड्स 11 पुलवामा की।
Both the batsmen look in great touch. Javed batting on 26, Yunus 15 of 9. Let's see how he operates for the remaining 3 balls. That's one, driven firmly. Oh, beautifully fielded. That was running quick. But great efforts from that long on fielder. Only a single Kinney cruise. It's exactly 50 on the board for Friends 11 Pulwama, winning the toss and batting first.
अभी बैटिंग फ्रेंडली विकेट है ये। पहले भी हमने देखा था, स्कोर बड़ा दर्ज हुआ था, और अगर इस मैच की बात करें भी बिल्कुल बैटिंग फ्रेंडली विकेट है तो उसका फायदा आपको उठाना चाहिए।
And on the other point of the game, we have to keep in mind also the overs that have been deducted. Friends 11 Pulwama only playing 17. That's why they will be trying to just get that run rate over 10 continuously and stay in the game. They know that MLA Gymkhana just playing 18 overs, so it's a bit of a battle.
बिल्कुल कोशिश होनी चाहिए। यहाँ पे आउट होने का खतरा है और ड्रॉप करने वाले हैं नहीं। बोईमीर थे वहां पे और जाना पड़ेगा पेविलियन के। एलिवेशन मिला नहीं अगर हम यूनुस के शॉट की बात करें।
Well. He was trying to chip it over extra cover, and Boymir not going to miss those catches. And Yunus departs for 15 of 9, and Said gets the wicket. It's 50 for 2. They were looking great. A partnership of around 38 runs now broken. And one thing we would love to discuss over here, Jamal Obama continuously going with Said. Even though he has been given some runs, he has gone for some runs, 31 of them. He just bowled 2.45 overs, but he's showing faith and belief, and he just delivers at the right time.
डिलीवर करते हैं। और अगर इससे शॉट की बात करें, पिच तक पहुंचे ही नहीं थे। आप देख सकते हैं इनका पाँव कहाँ पे था, तो इसलिए वो एलिवेशन मिला नहीं। और अच्छा कैच पकड़ा वहां पर। रिप्ले में आप देख सकते हैं, ये देखिए आप रिप्ले में उनका पैर, आप ये देखिए पैर चला ही नहीं, दूर से खेलने की कोशिश हुई थी।
Well, in cricket that's called a trigger point. Trigger point actually means when the bowler is about to bowl, we have to find the foot movement, which angle the foot is going. And he was just sticking off his foot. He was not trying to reach it to that kind of an angle where the ball was going to bowl. It pitched. Eventually, he was not getting such power behind the stroke. Extension of shot was not great. That's why he could not get the distance, and beautifully caught by Boymir.
बिल्कुल, अगर वो पिच तक पहुंचते तो वो एलिवेशन मिल जाता है, क्योंकि जब आप क्लोज हो जाते हैं गेंद को तो फिर आप शॉट मार सकते हैं। दूर से आप नहीं मार सकते, दूर से वो एलिवेशन मिलता नहीं है। इस शॉट में वो पैर चला ही नहीं, उनका पैर आप देख सकते हैं रिप्ले में भी, वो पैर चला ही नहीं, वो काफी पीछे खड़े थे। अगर क्लोज जाते तो वो एलिवेशन मिल जाता।
Out walks to the middle, Mr. Danish. Another right-handed batsman getting ready. Last ball of the over, number 5. It's 50 for 2. Chips in air, just falling short of the mid wicket. 5 done. It's 50 for 2.
You are stronger than you think. TCI Max Cement.
ज्वेलरी तो सब खरीद लेते हैं, लेकिन खास ज्वेलरी खास लोग ही पसंद करते हैं। कारीगरी ऐसी जो मन को छू ले और खिदमत ऐसी जो दिल को छू ले। तो हमें खिदमत करने का मौका दे और तशरीफ लाएं असावीर ज्वेलर्स, कश्मीर का अपना ब्रांड, हरी सिंह हाई स्ट्रीट, श्रीनगर।
Rauf Mir now taken off. He's being replaced by Musin. In he goes. Hosball ball taking the toe of the blade down to Akhtar Malik at fine leg region. Just a single. And Javed has got a role to play now. He's just batting on 28 of 17. He came as an opener, and now he takes to just he has to go for one side. He has to be on one side, make sure if the wickets keep on going, on the other side of the ground. But Javed has to play a key role versus staying on the crease and just scoring that one side for his team.
बिल्कुल निगाह जमाली है उन्होंने, उनकी भी कोशिश होनी चाहिए कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रन्स बटोरे और जो करंट रन रेट है उसको 10 से नीचे ना लाए, उसको 10 से ऊपर ही रखे, वो बेहतर रहेगा। और जो सामने वाले बल्लेबाज उसके लिए कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा जब आप उनको समझाएंगे और जब आप बड़े शॉट्स, जब आप अपनी गेम को नहीं रोकेंगे, जब आपको आपके दिमाग में आएगा कि नहीं यहाँ से विकेट जा रहा है, तो फिर वो जो दबाव आएगा, फिर आप डॉट गेंदें खेलेंगे और जो करंट रेट है वो 10 से नीचे आएगी। बॉडी से इस बार दूर खेला लेकिन मिला नहीं हुआ गेंद और बल्ले का डॉट गेंद। अब जो करंट रेट है 9 के आसपास हो गए, जो पहले 10 के आसपास थे, ये डॉट गेंदें 3 खेली है।
Absolutely, having 3 dot ballers on the trot, but just look at the batsman's position of playing the drive shot. If you are playing cover drive, you just need to make sure the more you just reach to the pitch of the ball, the better results will be for you. Just at times you can play being away from the line of the ball, but you need to have such caliber. Surely they just connect to the ball well.
बिल्कुल आपके पास वो कैलिबर होना चाहिए, हेड पोजीशन आपकी शानदार होनी चाहिए। और आप देख सकते हैं अभी 4 डॉट गेंदें खेली है दानिश ने और इसे दबाव जरूर आएगा फ्रंट से पुलवामा पर।
Absolutely, not runs for the fast 4 balls. That is in the gaps. This is what I was telling you. As time he gets it better, in the air for a fair bit of time, but away off the reach of the fielder. It goes down to the cover for 4. A good shot to finish. Power play done. Prince 11 Pulwama winning toss. They're 2 down with 55 on the board. Javed, Mehran, Yunus, Danish, Shiraz, Abid, Shiraz, Kashif, Faisal Farooq, Bilal Ganai and Suhail Khan. A very balanced side if we talk about Prince 11 Pulwama. And another change. No, Said is going to continue. This is up in the air. Will it be caught? Brilliantly caught out there at the mid-wicket region. That's a great catch. Not easy if you are running towards the unnatural side. And as a wonderful catch to cover a huge distance, he did, and eventually not letting the catch down. And the well sent batsman Javed departs for 28 of 17. And Prince 11 Pulwama feeling the heat of the bowlers. And Said gets another wicket. It's 55 for 3 now.
ये गेंद देख सकते हैं आप, खराब गेंद थी, इस पे आप बड़ा शॉट के लिए जा सकते हैं, डायमेंशंस वहां पे बढ़ गए, लेकिन मिडल पे नहीं आई गेंद, वो एलिवेशन मिला नहीं जिसकी तलाश में थे जावेद। और 28 रन का योगदान दिया, 28 रन बना पाए और जा रहे हैं पेविलियन की ओर। 55 3 विकेट के नुकसान पे फ्रेंड्स 11 पुलवामा टॉस जीतकर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए।
Out walks to the centre Mr. Captain Shiraz Ahmadwani. Was the man of the match as well in that last encounter they played. Scored a half century and got around 2 wickets as well. And he has now found himself in that kind of situation wherein he has to deliver. He has to deliver at any cost. It's 55 for 3. Danish on the other side, batting on 4 of 6. And Shirazwani, a very seasoned, experienced cricketer from district Pulwama, who is leading his side, Prince 11 Pulwama already. He finds himself in the situation where his team is definitely struggling a big way. And he just hugs the senior most cricketer of MLA Gymkhana with the jersey number 100. That's great spirit. A very, very great gestures of the cricket over there.
शिराजवानी को अच्छी पारी खेलनी होगी, कैप्टनी पारी खेलनी होगी। यहाँ से पहले गेंद उठाया है और बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए स्ट्रेट बैक टू बॉलर। कमाल का शॉट, शुरुआत चौके के साथ शिराजवानी के।
I can simply say the moment he left in this venue last time when he came here to bat quarter half century, he started from the very first ball and bang, it goes straight over. It goes for 4. Glorious shot. Next ball again on the onside. That is going down to the mid-wicket region, only a single. Vani goes on to 5, score exactly 60 for 3.
3 गेंदें अभी भी बची है इस ओवर की। 5 रन दे चुके हैं, 1 विकेट, उसके बाद चौका, उसके बाद 1 रन लिया था और बैकफुट पे आकर इस बार खिलाया गली की तरफ। रन की मांग, अगर डायरेक्ट हिट होगा तो काम तमाम हो सकता था, लेकिन थोड़ा सा विवर्ट थ्रू था और दौड़ के 1 रन मुकम्मल किया।
Well, that was not a great running between the wickets. You know, look at Danish. He played the short. He was looking on the short, and Shirazwani was almost reaching his side as well.
बिल्कुल, ऐसे आपको बचना चाहिए, ऐसे रन से बचना चाहिए। तोहफे में विकेट ना दे तो बेहतर रहेगा। आपकी टीम और संकट में आ सकती है और परेशानी में आ सकती है अगर आप तोहफे में विकेट देंगे तो।
Well, very, very careful you have to be. 61 for 3. In goes Said, last ball off his quota, and this is up in the air. This is going to be caught now, just falling short of that square leg, and eventually enough of time for the two batters to go for a single. Said completes his quota of 438 runs, the game away, and just caught 2 wickets as well. After 7 done, Prince Pulwama 62 for 3. And in between, one more news at international cricket. Wahab Riaz, a very, very pacey left armer, has announced his retirement from international cricket.
और वहाब रियाज की एक खुसूसियत कहूँगा, रिवर्स स्विंग के वो मालिक थे। रिवर्स स्विंग करना किसी को नहीं आता था जितना वहाब रियाज को आता था, तो उसके वो खिलाड़ी थे। अगर हम वहाब रियाज की बात करें, रिवर्स स्विंग काफी शानदार करते थे।
Siklan, you remember his spell in that 2015 World Cup. He bowled against the mighty Australian, especially against Shane Watson.
हाँ बिल्कुल, वो जो इनकी जो स्पेल थी वो हमेशा याद रखते, तो अभी भी वो काफ़ी उसको देखा जाता है और काफ़ी तारीफ़ें की जाती है। वो स्पेल पूरी जान लगा दी थी उस स्पेल में, अगर हम वहाब रियाज की बात करें।
And had that catch not been dropped, I believe Pakistan could have won that semi-final, even though that was a very low-scoring match. But on the bowling of Wahab Riaz, the catch was dropped on that deep fine leg rather. But that is part of cricket. That is how it goes. But eventually, a wonderful spell from Wahab Riaz in that 2015 World Cup game against Australia.
और अभी वो स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर भी है। वहाब रियाज की बात करें, स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर भी है, तो वहाँ से भी फ़राइज़ अपने अंजाम देंगे। इस बार विकेट कीपर से चूक रन की मांग और रन भी मिलेगा, तो वो अपने फ़राइज़ अंजाम दे रहे हैं। वहाँ से काफ़ी टैलेंट को सामने आएगा। और जिस खिलाड़ी को अगर हम वहाब रियाज की बात करें तो मुझे लगता है स्पोर्ट्स में अच्छा काम करेंगे वो।
Absolutely. Mohsin into his very second over. The Jamal Baba so far doing the job as a keeper. This ball just chipped in air to the mid wicket only for a single. But I believe there is no time for Prince 11 Pulwama to just relax out there on the track, knowing that already we are 3 overs deducted. So they have to go at any cost to just make sure they just go over 10 runs per over.
बिल्कुल करंट रेट को आपको 10 के ऊपर रखना पड़ेगा, अभी ज्यादा समय आप ले सकते नहीं। ओहो शॉट क्या है ये, बैकवर्ड पॉइंट बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए, ये कमाल का शॉट था शिराज वानी का।
Absolutely, and a time for him just waiting and finally the ball was outside the off stump. He just cuts it beautifully down to the point for 4. That's class really, the class personified by Shiraz Wani. Is such a great experienced cricketer, has been playing cricket for 2 decades. For around 20 years he has been playing cricket, and if you just give him this kind of an opportunity, width and offer, he's surely gonna punish you for 4.
और पिछले मैच में जो पारी खेली थी वो काफ़ी अच्छी थी, और उसी फॉर्म को कैरी करना चाहेंगे इस मैच में भी और आगे आने वाले मैच में भी, क्योंकि क्वालिफाई ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं दोनों टीमें, तो जो उसी फॉर्म को कैरी करने की कोशिश होनी चाहिए। शिराज वानी 8 गेंदों पे 11 रन बनाए, और दानिश ने मुझे लगता है ज़्यादा गेंदें खेली है, 9 गेंदें खेली है, 7 रन बनाए। इस बार बैकवर्ड स्क्वायर की तरफ खेला है, बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए, कोशिश भरपूर लेकिन गेंद नहीं रुकी, बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए।
And we see a change in bowling and we see a change in approach of the batting as well. And Dane just sweeps it beautifully all along the carpet down to the fine leg for 4.
बिल्कुल मुझे लगता है वो मैसेज आ गई है डगआउट से कि अब यहाँ से आपको बड़े शॉट्स के लिए जाना चाहिए, और जोरदार अपील लेकिन नकारा अंपायर ने। और क्या रिव्यू के लिए जाएंगे? जी नहीं, रिव्यू के लिए नहीं जाएंगे, और पता है कि नॉट आउट थे तो इसलिए रिव्यू के लिए नहीं गए हैं वहाँ पे। निसार जो गेंदबाज है,
He's bowling round the stumps, a bit quicker, straight to the covers, not for the runs. You know, that's the problem with the batsman over there, knowing that I've got a boundary. If he is not getting boundaries on the trot, he needs to rotate the strike. That's the better and mature cricket, I believe. Next ball, he was trying to play across the line. Chance! Oh my goodness! He was running pretty lazy between the stumps, had the ball, he did directly. This could have been a wicket. He could have been shot out of the crease. Luck and fortune favouring him that he stays. It's 75 for 3.
और फ्रेंड्स ने पुलवामा के अगर बॉडी लैंग्वेज की बात करें, इस बार खेला है सीमा रेखे से बाहर 6 रन के लिए।
Well, for a character of Shiraz Wani, it's not easy to play this shot. You know, just waiting for the ball, just going deep in the crease, almost. It just hit the wickets as well, but that was a massive shot towards the fine leg for a 6 from Shiraz Wani. Down the leg stump. That's surely going to be called as wide.
और जैसे रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट अभी विकेट्स में हो रही है, मुझे लगता है थोड़ा बहुत रस्टी नजर आ रहे हैं, थके हुए नजर आ रहे हैं फ्रेंड्स ने पुलवामा के।
Well, already they have played a match out there in Congo Post Premier League in the main stadium Pulwama. Now it's the second match for the team, and once again kills in the top. He has given it a thump and has gone all the way straight to the deep mid wicket region for another 6 of the over. A good shot to finish. 9 done. It's 88 for 3.
इसी शॉट के लिए जाने जाते हैं शिराज वानी, एक्सपीरियंस है इनके पास, और ले दीजिए लाजवाब शॉट मिड विकेट के ऊपर से सीमा रेखे से बाहर 6 रन के लिए। ये देखिए, कमाल का शॉट शिराज वानी के बल्ले से आता हुआ 23 पे पहुंचे और 10 गेंदों का सामना किया है। 88 for the loss of 3 after the completion of 9 overs.
Sixes, boundary, 18 runs off that Nisar's over. Courtesy experienced cricketer Shiraz Wani, Safdar Ali, genuine left arm spinner, I believe, is on the cards now. That will be tough competition now, and not easy to hit him. That's surely gonna be washed now. Here he goes. Just waits for the ball, cuts it beautifully. The ball is running away. Yes, it goes. It goes over the line. Deep point region, it goes for 4. That's a good start to the over. And now all they need is to have a capitalization, trying to finish this over, getting some runs, and they will be on the top, 92 for 3.
ये इनके मेन गेंदबाज है, कोशिश होनी चाहिए इन पे दबाव बनाने की. अगर 15-20 रन इस ओवर में आए तो दबाव रहेगा इन पे नेक्स्ट ओवर में. रिवर्स स्वीप का ट्राई किया है, पीछे जा रहे हैं बोईमीर, क्या रोक पाएंगे? अच्छी फील्डिंग, अच्छा एफर्ट उनका, और इम्प्रोवाइजेशन कर रहे हैं बल्लेबाज.
Well, talking about Boymir, he's such a real athlete, good batsman, good bowler, and he's a good fielder as well.
बिल्कुल, ये अगर इनकी फील्डिंग की बात करें तो कैच, ये देखिए क्या वो एलिवेशन मिला.
Oh my goodness! My
catch.
goodness, what a catch! That is a running catch, and it's not easy to catch these. That was a great catch. Umpires are going to have a look on the same, but I believe it was caught within the limits of the boundary. It's a safe catch, and Shirazwani will have to depart. As replay being shown to you, Shirazwani could not generate much power behind their strong. He just smashes it, and that was caught brilliantly. Just watched his fielder. Oh, that is shown. That's visible to you. Very under the limits of the boundary, and Shirazwani has to depart. He departs for 43. It's 93 for 4 now.
अच्छा कैच पकड़ा है उन्होंने, और हाथ से छटक भी सकती थी गेंद, लेकिन हाँ गेंद को पकड़े रखा. वहाँ पे ये देखिए आप, रिप्लेस में आपको नजर आ रहा है, और बार बार हम दिखा रहे हैं कि कैसा कैच पकड़ा है, क्या लाजवाब के. ये देखिए निगाहें हैं गेंद पे, और ये देखिए स्लाइड भी थोड़ा सा हुआ वहाँ पे.
I can't understand why Shiraz is timed there. Why he's staying in the ground.
ये देखिए गेंद हाथ से छिटक भी सकती थी, लेकिन होल्ड करके रखा, उंगलियां गेंद के नीचे थी.
Now he comes.
बिल्कुल.
Now he starts to take a way back. Or eventually a great knock, 23 of 10. And he could not hit the bigger dimensions of the ground, but eventually a beautiful catch.
तेईस रन बना के जा रहे हैं शिराजवानी, जो कैप्टन थे, अब नए बल्लेबाज खेलने के लिए आए हैं. 93 3 विकेट के नुकसान पे आप रिप्लेस में देख सकते हैं, और इस टूर्नामेंट में काफ़ी शानदार कैचेस हमें देखने को मिले हैं. ये उनमें से एक है. ये देखिए वो एलिवेशन मिला नहीं, बड़ी डायमेंशंस थी, और ये देखिए, ओह माय गॉड, क्या कैच है ये.
That was a fabulous catch. Very, very great catch. And not easy when you are running. Not easy when you are running to go for the catch. And we should surely applaud that fielder over there. And out walks the new batsman, Mr. Faisal. Still a lot of batting to become, talking about Sohail Khan, Adil. These are some batters which are out here in the squad playing for Friends 11 Pulwama. They should try to go with the same kind of run rate. Still, they should try to improve it a bit. It's 93 for 4.
और अभी जो पीछे नंबर पे बल्लेबाजी करते थे फ्रेंड्स सलाम पर, मुझे लगता है अभी उनको मौका दिया जा रहा है, वरना आप आदिल को देखते पहले फर्स्ट पोजीशन पे या सेकंड पोजीशन पे आते थे, इसलिए वो एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हैं आज फ्रेंड्स सलाम पुलवामा की टीम.
And Safdar Ali, genuine left arm spinner brought in, and he got the breakthrough.
बिल्कुल आसान नहीं होता है लेफ्ट आर्म ऑर्थोडॉक्स के सामने खेलना, और वो भी सफदर, इनके पास वो पीनापन नजर आता है, इनके पास वो आप देख सकते हैं विकेट टुकेट गेंदबाजी करते हैं, और लंबा डिविएशन हासिल होता है, तो पिक करना कभी कभार कठिन हो जाता है, कभी कभार आसान नहीं होता है.
Last ball remaining. There he goes. This time deep in the crease he goes, and just finds the extra cover fielder. Singly cruising, 10 done. Pulwama winning the toss, batting first. A 94 for 4. Next over started with a dot. Nisar, who was taken for some runs, around 20 in his very first over. Around the stumps he bowls in. This one has been played straight. There is a protection, and single only cruising. A very packed side of MLA Gymkhana out here. Once again, this one, that has been given a slash. That has been hit beautifully, straight to the fine leg region. One bounce for 4. He was trying to make sure that the ball carries all the way. Just 2 bounces, it goes over the ropes for 4. And Danish shifts to 21 of 16. Exactly just 1 short of that century. And these are the scenes, crowd loving the game. These are loving the game. With so smiling faces. Some changes. Square leg fielder shifted to deep fine leg. And short fine leg brought at the short mid wicket. In goes Nisar, right arm around. Oh, lovely ball that one. Just making sure he's just producing that angle. Danish was completely deceived. It's a dot ball. This time pat and pad close together. In a proper copybook style, plays it back along the track, not for the runs. And boundary, since then 2 dot balls on the trot, more pressure.
बिल्कुल कोशिश होनी चाहिए सिंगल्स ले, वो नहीं कर रहे हैं फ्रेंड्स सलाम पुलवामा के बल्लेबाज. ये आप देख सकते हैं, सिंगल्स अगर वहां पे रहते तो 2-3 रन और बन सकते थे.
Only 5, so 11 done. It's 99 for 4. Vodafone for you, Javed Malik 28, Mehran only 3, Yunus Butt 15, Danish 21, Shiraz Wani 23, and Faisal Farouk is batting on 2, still Abid Mir, Shiraz Rahim, Kashif Kamal, Bilal Ganai, Sohail Khan. These are yet to come. We find still some depth in the batting, and just look at that, 2 slips in place. Down the leg stump. Well, that is not a great running between the stumps. I believe they should have tried, and if they have tried pretty hard, it could have been 3 as well.
बिल्कुल रस्टी नजर आ रहा है, आप देख सकते हैं इनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज से काफी थके हुए नजर आ रहे हैं. और फिर रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट. पता है इस मैच के अगर हम बात करें तो पता है इन्होंने ये मैच अगर हारेगी भी तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. मुझे लगता है क्वार्टर फाइनल्स को प्रॉपर प्रिपरेशन के साथ आना पड़ेगा.
Well, always a team would love to finish at the top of the bowl, knowing that we are already down, already through to the next stage of knockouts. But they will love to be on the top of the table, top of the pool. And if they just run between the stumps like the way they did on the last ball, that shows, the interest level is a bit down and low. If we talk about Prince Pulwama, takes it on the full, drives it handsomely. A decent drive, but towards the deep mid-off. Only a single gonna cross. So cross to 100, it's 102 for 4. And just talk about this 12th over in progress. The run rate countdown just under 9.
और आप ये देख सकते हैं फील्डिंग, आप देखिए ऐसा लग रहा है टेस्ट चल रहा है अभी, जैसे फील्डिंग जमा ली है. तजुमुल बाबा एग्रेसिव माइंडसेट के साथ खेल रहे हैं यहाँ पे.
Saftar. Oh, reverse, he tries to go for appealing for LBW, but umpire Javed Saab not interested. And still a little surprised by the approach of these 2 batters. Just playing dot balls on the trot, just driving it back along. That's a great over. Only 3 runs. Saftar completes his 2.
You are stronger than you think. TCI Max Cement.
Ball from the fresh shore has been played. There is a protection in the deep. And Saklan, you believe the running between the wickets has definitely been out of that kind of scenes. That is pretty sloppy running.
बिल्कुल ऐसे रनिंग बिटवीन विकेट आप ना करें, क्योंकि ऐसे रन बिटवीन द विकेट आपकी शानदार होनी चाहिए। पहला मैच खेल के आए हैं और अगर एक क्रूशल मैच होता तो फिर काम तमाम होता है आपके लिए, क्योंकि एक एक दो दो रन काफ़ी मैटर करते हैं T20 फॉर्मेट में।
Absolutely, they do count. They also do play their role. This one up in there, just short of that slip spill. Was a bit back. Eventually, ample of time for the two batters to sneak for a single. And Akhtar Malik so far not introduced in the spell of his bowling.
और पिछले मैच में 3 विकेट्स लिए थे उन्होंने, तो मुझे लगता है उनको बुलाना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर आप नहीं बुलाएंगे तो फिर जब क्रूशल आपका मैच होगा तब कॉन्फिडेंस थोड़ा सा कम होगा इनका। अगर अभी कॉन्फिडेंस इनका आप देना चाह रहे हैं तो इनको गेंदबाजी के लिए आप बुला लीजिए, मुझे लगता है इसके बाद आ सकते हैं।
Well, maybe, but it's a bit of a bowling practice. Nisar being given ball, even though he was taken for some runs in his very first over, but now a strong comeback. Once again a bit quicker. Outside the up stump, it's a dot ball. And just after this video over gets done, they have just 4 overs. It must be taken in mind, it's only 17 over game for them.
मुझे लगता है अभी इनके दिमाग में है नहीं, वो शायद भूल चुके हैं कि अभी हमारे 17 ओवर्स ही है, तो अगर अभी बड़े शॉट्स के लिए नहीं जाएंगे तो फिर कब जाएंगे? विकेट्स आपने सेव करके रखे हैं, तो यहाँ से बड़े शॉट्स के लिए आपको जाना चाहिए।
Just look at Faisal, 6 of 11. In a T20 format, if you just score 6 runs off the 11 balls, it means you are running with 2 balls a run, and that is not quite sufficient in the T20 format.
और हम इस टीम की बात कर रहे थे, दोनों टीमों की बात करें, MLA जिमखाना या अगर हम बात करें फ्रेंड्स सलामपुर, हम कहते हैं स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम है दोनों, लेकिन आज अभी तक जो बल्लेबाजी रही है, मुझे लगता है फिर समस्या परेशानियां हो सकती है इस टीम के लिए।
So it was only Shiraz Wani, was going great guns, scored 23 quick runs. And as soon as he departed, these batters are looking completely helpless over there, not able to get the rotation on, not able to hit the boundaries as well. So some has to go for the roll over there, just try and use the long handle, maybe just take a gamble. It may be risky, but they will have to take the risk.
अभी लेना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि 24 यहाँ से 24 गेंदें बची हैं, तो रिस्क लेना पड़ेगा। विकेट्स आपने सेव करके रखे हैं, तो अभी तो बड़े शॉट्स के लिए आपको जाना ही पड़ेगा। लीजिए बॉयमीर, जिसका इंतजार किया गया था, वो बॉयमीर आया है अब गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। आज इनकी बल्लेबाजी से बचना पड़ेगा आपको, क्योंकि अकेले ही 100 मारते हैं। इस बार बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए, मिड विकेट बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए छोटी गेंद मिली थी, सही ना सीधी बल्लेबाज ने।
That was a shot of length off the back pretty girl, just beautifully smashes it over mid wicket. 1 bounce for 4. Maybe this over is going to be targeted. I've caught the boundary of the very first ball. Would love to get some more runs. Next ball, short of length. Oh, he just gave up running. Gave up running, and there is an overthrow. What's going on? That is sloppy cricket. No good running, no good fielding, no good backing. And it's single Nelson on the board. 1-1-1 for 4. In goes Boymir. Pusharat Ali chips in air. There is a protection single. It's 100 dozen for the loss of 4. And we are live on ANN News channel. This is J&K Qualifiers League. Match number 23, Pool B. Louder field for LPW. Umpire seems not interested. MLA Gymkhana and Friends 11 Pulwama have got 2 wins each. They are to the top. They are to the next stage of knockout. And this is the last match for them. That's why you are feeling a bit of a relaxing moments on the faces of all the cricketers out there in the middle.
और फ्रेंड्स सलाम पुलवामा को भी हमने इस टूर्नामेंट देखा ही नहीं, क्योंकि एक मैच ये देखिए इम्प्रोवाइजेशन करने की कोशिश और पीछे खिलाड़ी आ रहे हैं। अगर हम फ्रेंड्स सलाम पुलवामा की बात करें, अभी इन्होंने एक ही मैच खेला है, एक में वॉक ओवर मिला था इनको, अभी पूरी तरीके से टेस्ट नहीं हुई है टीम, तो खामियां बहुत है इस टीम में, सोचना बहुत पड़ेगा आपको।
They got 1 victory, and on the second match they were provided with a walkover. And now they should really try and consume more time on the field, be it batting, be it bowling. Just understand the behavior of the pitch. This one, straight to the backward point. A ball is running away. It goes over the fence. 4 runs. A good finish to the over. 2 boundaries of this over. And overall 12 runs, Boimir conceding in this very. It was a very much slower delivery. And after the completion of 14, it's 117 for 4.
18 गेंदें बची है यहाँ से, कोशिश होनी चाहिए 40 के आसपास रन्स बनाने की। अब क्या चल रहा है दिमाग में, यहाँ पे कुछ मैसेज आने चाहिए कि बड़े शॉट्स के लिए जाना चाहिए। आज जो रद्द-बदल हुआ है, और ये देखिए आप आदिल अभी खड़े हुए हैं, उनको पहले भेजना चाहिए था, इनको पीछे नंबर पे आज बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए। मुझे लगता है अच्छा एक्सपेरिमेंट्स किए फ्रेंड्स पुलवामा ने, ये भारी पड़ सकते हैं आपको।
Well, they have just gone for some experiments, but maybe they're just trying to go for those skills of the batsmen that have been sent down, knowing that still they have got the services of Adil 50, services of Sohail Khan playing for them, our medical staff doing the job on our screen. These are the relaxing moments for them. They're just enjoying at ease and watching the game pretty seriously.
बिल्कुल एंजॉय भी कर रहे हैं, और अगर खुदा ना खास्ता कोई इंजरी हो जाए तो बिल्कुल अवेलेबल है यहाँ पे 24 घंटे अवेलेबल। जोरदार अपील हुई है लेकिन कोई भी इशारा नहीं आता अंपायर की जानिब से। क्या रिव्यू के लिए ले जाएंगे? समय कम है जी, नहीं रिव्यू के लिए नहीं गए वहाँ पे। अगर हम तजमुल बाबा की बात करें, 117 4 विकेट के नुकसान पे सफदर अच्छी गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। आप इकोनॉमी इनकी देखिए, क्या शानदार इकोनॉमी है इनकी।
Scorer slips in place now. The mid-wicket fielder now taken off. This time straight to Akhtar Malik, not for the runs. 2 dot balls, just having 15th over in progress. I believe no acceleration at all from these 2 batters. Reverse sweep. He tried to switch and it is gone. He's been given LBW. Just trying to make sure, he was trying to go for a reverse sweep. Not there. It was just hit on to the pads. And there was a loud appeal in Saftar among the wickets, number 3.
और रिव्यू भी वहाँ पे नहीं लेंगे। दानिश पता है 29 गेंदें खेल चुके हैं, इसलिए रिव्यू भी नहीं लेंगे। रिव्यू एक अवेलेबल था उनके लिए, लेकिन रिव्यू नहीं लिया। पता है कि 29 गेंदें खेल चुके हैं। बिल्कुल काफ़ी स्लो अभी खेले हैं यहाँ से दानिश।
And he walks out. 23 of 29. See Adil 50 now approaching down. He walks out to the center. And he gets here. Very, very handy all-rounder. He can hit the ball bang.
बिल्कुल आदिल 50 को पहले भेजना चाहिए था। आप इतना एक्सपेरिमेंट्स नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि इनसे जो कॉम्बिनेशन होती है, जो नंबर होता है बल्लेबाज का, अगर उस पर खेलेगा। अभी आपने जस्ट एक ही मैच अभी जीता है, तो आपने दूसरे मैच में ही एक में तो आपको वॉकओवर मिला था, तीसरे मैच में एक्सपेरिमेंट किया। मुझे लगता है बहुत सोचना पड़ेगा आपको इसके लिए। आने वाले मैच नॉकआउट मैच, अगर वहाँ से थोड़ी सी भी गलती हुई, भारी पड़ सकती है आपकी टीम के लिए।
Let's see what will be the approach of Adil. His name is Shiraz Rahim. He is out there in the middle, waiting for his first ball. Pulls beautifully. There is a protection, and he gets off the mark. Just only a single of the first 4 balls if the owner of 15 would take into the consideration. At one stage they were going at 11 runs per over. Next ball, that'll surely go down to the fence. Just deep in the crease he goes, waits for the ball, and just plays it down to that fine leg region for 4 runs. 1-2-2 for 5. Safdar Ali being given some tips by Tajumul Baba, the captain of MLA Gymkhana, not bowling, and Akhtar Malik also not today being given the ball. I believe they're just giving the time for the other bowlers as well to just get some confidence. And overall we can see we are having some packed players if we talk about MLA Gymkhana. Next ball, a dot 1. 15 gone. It's 1-2-2 for 5. Boimir gonna continue. 12 runs off his very first over. And let's see, this is going to be a good contest between him and Shiraz Adil 50. In he goes. He just lets the ball come closer and deflects it down to the square leg region, only a single. Let's see how many runs will they try and go for the remaining 11 balls. Only 17 overs game for Prince 11 Pulwama. Next ball, that has been given a tap. It's going to be caught. No, it carried all the way. That is a massive 6 from Faisal. That was huge, high and handsome. And it did the better results as well. If we can have the replay, it came from the sweetest part of the blade. And over mid-wicket it goes and goes for a massive 6. 1, 2, 9 for 5. And they need many of them. They need many of them, knowing that we only have to go for over number 17 in Kashmir. This one again, chips in air. That's in the gaps. Nobody can move. That was played with such a wonderful power. It's a no ball as well. So a license to Faisal Farooq. He's having a liberty. He's having the freedom to kill the ball. Let's see whether he kills the ball for maximum. But eventually, a very good over. If we talk about from the point of view, Prince 11 Pulwama, 1, 3, 4 for 5. It's a Preet. Down the leg stump. I believe there was some bat involved in the same. Oh no, it's wide. 5 wides and Preet will continue. 1, 3, 9 for 5. And we're going to cast in the commentary box. I would love to welcome Executive Editor ANN News, Mr. Mudassir Yaqub Saab. Mudassir Saab, welcome to the box.
Thank you, Baba Saab.
So, would love to share some points, some experience, addition to current efforts being put on. I believe that's going to come with a very, very better results and better, we believe technology as well.
Yes, of course, and since we have made announcement about the second edition, we have got a lot of response from the different teams from the different districts and receiving a lot of love, and people have many more expectations from that edition too. And of course, our team is making a lot of hard work to do that better than this one.
And I believe we are going to change the venue as well. So how far is this right? Is it going to be the same venue, or we are going to have a change of venue?
No, we are going for the change, but of course one thing is decided that it would be played in the Srinagar.
Okay, that's sure. Next ball, I believe there was an edge. Through the slips, it went for 4. Very eventful over. 6, 5 wides, 5 wides, 4 byes. 22 of this over. And Mudassir Saab, as I got to the home 2 days ago, everywhere it was ANN News. On everyone's mouth and lips. I started to have a chin wag with my colleagues. They said this ANN News. Plus, I do meet some, media personalities out there in my own district, Pulwama. They said ANN News is doing a fantastic job.
Thanks to Almighty and thanks to our esteemed viewers. They are continuously giving us a lot of love and blessings.
Next ball, that's up in there. Boy, me running for the catch. Will he go? No, it falls in no man's land. Among 3 flares, the ball just landed. And ample of time for Shiraz to go for a double. I believe that's end of over 16 done. 147 for 5. And Mudassir Saab, cricket. Cricket is being played out here at a large level. And this sport is winning the hearts all over.
I pardon, could you repeat?
Yes, surely I will. I was telling about cricket game. This is surely winning hearts. And this game is reaching its level. And it's surely involving new generation more often, I believe. That's a great, contribution towards every aspect of the life.
Well, I think cricket has been the game which has been played by everyone at least. Though if they are not familiar with other games, because I think cricket has been very famous in the Kashmir, and there are lakhs of people who are cricket lovers. So I think we have done football earlier this tournament, but we knew that the cricket had the great following, and it really received a lot of response as compared to the football tournament we did last time. Of course, now it is a time that we see our students from the colleges and the schools. They do often join other games, like they are going for boxing now, they are going for football now, they are going for hockey now. But the standard and the love for the cricket is unique and different.
Indeed. Next ball. Just wraps him on the pad. He was halfway down the track. Eventually, it's a leg by. And let's talk about the wickets, that have been prepared out here in Kashmir. Most of the cricket is played on the mat crickets. You believe, we are just, short of turf wickets, but time is over there, bringing revolution. Mat wickets are being now taken off, and turf wickets are being prepared quite often. I believe in the coming year or two, we will have turf wickets everywhere in the valley, and that's a real cricket if we talk about the turf cricket.
Well, I think Baba Sahab, you are the most right person to speak on that matter, because I think you have visited and you have done a lot of commentary from the different grounds, different stadiums, different districts. I think you are the more better person than to speak on.
Indeed, if we talk about turf wicket is such type of a wicket wherein you will be having no mat at all. You will be having a real track, and those things we do lack over here in Kashmir cricket. But for the last 2-3 years, much revolution has been brought into that kind of game. And I believe a year or two, just in the gap of these 2 years, we will be able to find turf wickets in every nook and corner of the Kashmir. And eventually we find a wicket on that ball number 4. Faisal departs for 36 of 25. And talking about this live telecast, even though still we believe lots of challenges to be accepted, but somehow we can say that we have surely extended to a larger extent.
Yeah, of course, and I would like to appreciate my team. They made a magnificent coordination, magnificent efforts, and I must say that our technical team had sleepless nights for expanding the infrastructure here. And Alhamdulillah, with the help of and cooperation of the local people in Rajouri, Kadal and Srinagar, I would like to also thank them for their love and blessings. It's the team effort of ANN and the love of local people of Rajouri, Kadal, Srinagar. And of course, we had also great commentators like you, and we have also great players who really performed very well, and people really enjoyed that on the television.
Next ball down the leg stump. It will be 5 wides. Score crossing 150. It's 152 for 6.
Well, Baba Sahab, I have watched many of your commentaries that you do on the social media. How did you find this platform different?
Absolutely, I would just love to answer this question in this way, that it's my first experience as well, just be live on the television on this very set. And eventually maybe there are still some challenges to be accepted in terms of the commentary, but it's a kind of a platform for me as well, for the commentators as well, who will be coming and joining this very setup if we talk about any news channel. And overall, if we believe, talking at the whole of the cricket, this is providing a platform as a career option, as financial resources are getting being stable at all. And definitely we just owe a lot to the platform being provided if we talk about ANN News. Very great experience, spectacular experience for me. I have done commentary on ground microphones, done commentary on Facebook, but this is my first experience, and especially I will be owing a lot if we talk about ANN News channel.
During this period, I think you took also some holidays, and you used to meet some of the players and some of the relatives also as well. So how was their response about the DRS system and the replay system we did on the ANN?
Indeed, I did mention the very same thing as I reached home 2 days before, as there was a break for 14th and 15th of August. My friends, my colleagues, my relatives, my members as well, they were just saying this very thing. That's a very, very great experience, having a review system, giving a live telecast first time in the history of Kashmir cricket. And when I told them that in the next edition we will be having that complete Hawkeye system, that tracker will be there, that sneakometer will be there, they said that is gonna, that's really awe-inspiring. That was awesome. And this was the kind of the results, and I believe that kind of approach from my all associates who came closer apart. If we talk about this ANN News, but eventually, you know, being a commentator, I would love to say that this is fantastic. Still, a lot of work to be done, but time is with us. We will spend time on the same. With the passage of time, it's gonna be a history out here in Kashmir.
Thank you, Baba Sahab.
तो 162 रन चाहिए इस मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए, MLA जिमखाना की टीम को टॉप पे आने के लिए। और क्या यहाँ से जीत लेंगे इस मुकाबले को या नहीं? 162 रन चाहिए 18 ओवर्स में। 17 ओवर्स का खेल है यहाँ पे। फ्रेंड्स ओवर्स डिटेक्ट हुए थे क्योंकि लेट आने की वजह से। तो 162 रन चाहिए 18 ओवर्स में इस मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। तो ये विजुअल्स आपको नजर आ रहे हैं, काफी शानदार रेजिडेंशियल एरिया वहाँ पे है। जुड़ी कदल की अगर हम बात करें, आपको नजर आ रहा है स्क्रीन पे 162 रन चाहिए इस मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए।